Alright, everyone, so this is What If Naruto Was Filled with Hatred, the movie. So basically, Naruto, at a young age, will be getting abused by the villagers, day in and day out. And he will only have one thing in his mind: revenge. He will only train to kill, not to help. Naruto would join the Anbu for Danzo, and he would ask Danzo to turn him into the ultimate killing machine and weapon for the leaf. He would just be wanting to get powerful so he can destroy the village. Danzo would say, "As you please." And Danzo would teach Naruto great one-hit kill win techniques. Teach him a quick and deadly fighting style that targets vital points. And Naruto wouldn't be as powerful as he could be, since he only had taijutsu and ninjutsu on his side. But then Danzo will teach him lightning and water combination techniques. Naruto will get sent on his first mission to assassinate, the C-rank ninja. Naruto will be tracking the ninja down for hours. When him and the ninja finally got together, Naruto would end the battle quicker than Naruto thought he gained it. He would use water wave jutsu and electric shock and lightning style electric shock jutsu, and the combo will electrocute the Chunin to a crisp. Now, I know what y'all might be thinking. Naruto, he's filled with hatred. So why is he working for the leaf? Well, Naruto has a master plan. Once he gets powerful enough, he knows he's still not powerful enough to take on the Kage. So he's gonna work for the village until that time comes. He has on the mask that he puts on. Not like a real mask, but an emotional mask, where he masks his emotions to act like the goofy, dumb Naruto, even though he's a cold-blooded killing machine. And he will always act like he likes Sakura. Sakura-chan, can we go on a date? Because he want all the students at the academy to think of him as a dummy. So, Naruto would still be learning from Danzo, and then he'll learn the sword style from Danzo. Now, alright, bro, that's on the mind. Let me pause the video. Alright, so now Naruto, he would walk up to Haru's and he would say, "Hey, Granddad, third Hokage," and then he would say, "Yes, Naruto." Naruto would say, "Can I get some more money for my allowance?" He would say, "Sure." And Naruto would go buy some ramen. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't actually eat it, but he would buy a lot of ramen. And all the money that he made from the mission for Danzo, he will buy real food, so he can get more muscle and more powerful. Naruto would then one day he would come to a dark room. It looks like where a prisoner would be kept. It's dark. It has a sewer. It's like a river of sewage leading to a giant gate with the seal imprinted on the lock of the cage. Naruto would then hear, "Welcome, brats." And two giant red eyes with slits in them would open. Naruto would say, "Who are you?" Kurama would say, I'm the nine-tailed fox, little boy. Naruto would say, I know about you. I know you're sealed than me. So what? Why have you brought me here? Kurama would say, if I could have controlled it, I wouldn't even want you here, little brat. Naruto would say, well then why am I here? He would say, your emotions and feelings brought you here. Because of how much hatred you have for the village. That's something that we share. Naruto would say, okay, we share so much, tell me your story. Kurama would say, about a couple hundred years ago, there was a man by the name of Hagoromo Otsutsuki, the sage of the six paths. He battled my mother, and so to speak, my mother, the Ten Tails, and split her into 9 physical chakra beings, the 9-tailed beasts. The lower your tail, the lower your power. And as you see, since I'm the 9 tails, I have the most power out of the tail beasts by now. Even half of me could be every tail beast but the 8 tails. Naruto would say, so you're that powerful. Kurama would say, yeah. But my story is a lot deeper than just that. The Sage Six Pals gave me a mission. See, my mission was to protect the lands, creatures, and summonings, and whatnot. And my home was right here in this here corner. See, in the back of the village, there's a giant cave. On the other side of this mountain, on the Kage Monument Mountain, there's a giant cave where I used to call my home before Madara, Uchiha, and Hashirama Senju. He spat like venom, attacked me, jumped me, per se, and locked me up inside of his wife, Mito. But it wasn't long before the humans came back after me again. When his wife, Mito, was about to die, Madara would forcibly unseal me from her and control me with his Sharingan to fight Hashirama. Even after me and Madara were defeated by Hashirama's wood style, which controls this Hell Beast chakra, I will succumb to being sealed back into his wife, putting her in a near-death state for the last year or so of her life. But it doesn't end there. When I finally had a glimpse of freedom to go back to my old life, I was sealed into your mother, Kushina Uzumaki. Kushina always talked to people about battling me with love, battling with her love against my hate. It was all bullcrap. Kushina hated having to have me as her burden and be treated differently when people found out that she was a Jinchuriki. You see, tailed beasts are feared as beasts, animals, monsters. Yet humans control me. And I don't even worry about them. You see, it didn't end there. Because right when your mother was about to give birth to you, I was forcibly unsealed again by a masked man who learned from Madara, as much as I could tell. His name was Obito Uchiha. See, I knew he was because I sensed his chakra. And his chakra was the exact same as the boy who learned from your father. She was Kushina's favorite out of the group, beside the girl. But I was forcibly unsealed, and he controlled me again with that blasphemous Sharingan. And I just wanted to tear the whole Uchiha clan apart. You see, and after I was unsealed from your mother, I was about to dip from the village. But he controlled me with a Sharingan to attack the village and attack your mother, my previous Jinchuriki, and attack you, my soon-to-be new Jinchuriki. But your mother and father foolishly sacrificed themselves to save you. They were stabbed or skewered by my finger nail and sealed me inside of you, half of me inside of you. You see, Then the Hokage got you, acting like he was actually taking care of you to the best of his ability when he actually wasn't. I healed you all the times you got those beatings, and now we come here. Naruto would say, our lives have been similar. My life has been full of regret, vengeance, and distasteful memories. But I've never heard of a story such as yours, Kurama. Kurama would say, kid, I'll teach you my ways. Because I have more than a couple, and I mean a couple, plots for vengeance when it comes to Konoha. Naruto would say, oh really? And what would those be? He would then say, well, we could blow the village up with a tail beast bomb. Naruto would say, too quick. He could say we could take all of the clan heads and civilian council members and cut all their heads off to create a hole in the hierarchy of the village. Naruto would say too political. He would say, or we could shoot a bunch of mini tail beast bombs. Naruto would say, now that sounds better. Then Kurama would say, your first day at academy was today, wasn't it? He would say, yeah. He would say, I seen when you killed that C-rank dude. You're pretty cold for your age. Naruto would say, yeah, I know, right? He would say, do you want me to tell you any more stories? Naruto would say, nah, I'll ask you for a story tomorrow. Right now, it's the morning. I have to go to school. He would say, oh yeah. Naruto walk into the school, and then a boy named Sasuke Uchiha would be sitting so quiet like he was broken. Naruto would say, what's wrong, man? You good? Because he was actually Sasuke's friend, you know what I'm saying? Sasuke was like, leave me alone, bro. Naruto was like, what's wrong, bro? I can help you through it. I probably know what you've been through. And then Sasuke said, you don't know what I've been through. My brother ran away from the village after killing my whole clan with another Uchiha. Both of my parents are gone. My brother left me. And all I have is vengeance. Naruto would say, really? That's all you going through? The villagers beat me every day. And they chase me on every holiday and my birthday just to beat me even more. And the reason why I'm surviving right now is because I'm a Jinchuriki. You see, people hate me for what I can't control. And that's the sad story about life. Can't control everything. So Sasuke would then say, you haven't had it that hard. Naruto would say, alright, you believe that. Then Hinata would walk up to Naruto. She would say, Naruto-kun? He would say, yes. She would say, did you really go through all that? He would say, yep. She would say, you haven't thought about vengeance? He would say, no, I just want to become Hokage. Put him back on his mask. Of his emotional mask. And then she would say, but why? You went through so much. Why would you even try to protect this forsaken village? He would say, I don't know. I guess just being a Hokage has just been my dream. She would say, well, I guess. Then she would say, well, I'm sorry for that. I don't go through anything compared to that, but everybody has their own problems. They're just different sizes and have different ways of solving them. Like my dad's always calling me a weakling and unfit to be heir. So all I have to do is get stronger. Naruto would say, I guess you're right, Hinata. And then he would walk away. She would say, he thought I was right. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Naruto would say, well, Kurama, what about another story? He would say, well, I'll tell you the tale of the Uzumaki clan. Naruto was talking about the clan I'm from. He would say, yes. Naruto was, I didn't know that we were a prominent clan. He was like, I'll tell you. So the history was that the Uchiha clan and Shinji clan were the strongest clans ever. That's a lie. Naruto would say, what? He would say, there's 2 more clans. One is Forsaken, that should never touch this Shinobi Earth again. And the other one died out long ago. Naruto would say, what's the first one? He would say, the Forsaken clan that should never come here was what Hagoromo, they said, it passes from the Otsutsuki clan. Compared to regular Kage, they're gods. They have abilities that we have never fathomed of touching. They could probably absorb all the chakra on this whole planet and not even be satisfied. Naruto would say, whoa. He would say, see, I've seen a couple Otsutsuki in my time. One, I didn't see for long, maybe a couple seconds. His name was Ishiki. He was double-crossed by Hagoromo's mother, Kaguya. But Kaguya, oh, she was a piece of work. As I was in the form of I still have memories from when I was part of the Ten Tails. And she made a tree created by the Ten Tails chakra to kill people and drain their chakra. To prosper her country, so she says. Naruto would say, whoa. She would say, she even tried to take the chakra from both of her sons because they were defying her orders. Naruto would say, whoa, that's crazy. Then he would say, now the other clan who died out were the Uzumaki. You see, the Uzumaki clan was a clan feared because they used sealing jutsu like no other. They had a connection to the sealing jutsu that nobody else could fathom. Their seals were more unbreakable, more powerful, more complex, yet more simple. Naruto would say, whoa, what does that mean? He would say that the Uzumaki clan were feared so much because of their strength, because they was a clan that could master every chakra nature easily except for lightning. Master almost every chakra nature. Have very powerful taijutsu, swordsmanship, sealing jutsu, summonings, eyes. They just were different. They was a whole different beast. They were the same animal. They was a different animal, but the same beast. They was just different from the rest of the clans. So, a couple of the villagers got to thinking, what if they attack us? We wouldn't be able to survive. So 3 out of the 5 shinobi great nations attacked them and wiped the Uzumaki out. Now, don't get me wrong, the Uzumaki put up a fight because all 3 of those nations will cut down half immediately after the war was over. Naruto would say, whoa, we were that strong? Chrome would say, you don't even know the half of it, kid. You see, the village, the Leaf, were allies with them, but they didn't help in the war, fearing to get conquered or attacked in the near future. And then Naruto said, so this village even abandoned my clan? Not just me, but my clan too? Chrome would say, yeah, this village right here is lame. They are straight not right. They're not cool at all. Naruto would say, whoa, I can't believe I'm a part of this village. This would then be on Naruto's 9th birthday. Chrome will give Naruto chakra so he can fight back the villagers. And he will blow one of them back into a tree and break the dude's leg, snapping it backwards. Naruto would say in a deep and Chrome voice, that's what you get for touching me. I told you to leave me alone. I didn't do anything wrong. And then they would say, you demon brat. And then Naruto would catch a beer bottle that was thrown at him and slam it into the dude's face, shattering the beer bottle on contact. Naruto would then say, I can't believe you guys picking on the child because you were too weak to protect anybody in the Nine Tails attack. So basically, the people say, you demon brat, how are you gonna blame us? The Nine Tails so powerful. Only the Kages can fight against it. And then Naruto would say, So you're blaming a child for the Kage's failure. Then they would say, shut up, demon brat. You have the nine tails sealed inside of you. And everybody would go quiet. Naruto would say, you forgot about the law? Now all the Anbu surrounded around this crowd have to kill you. The man would say, wait, I forgot. I didn't mean to. Please show mercy. And before he could say mercy, his neck would slide off. And then they would say, silence. The verdict has spoken. And then Naruto would say, whoa. They cold. They would say, what's up, little bro? Naruto would say, oh, what's up, bro? How you doing in Anbu? They was like, none. We need our fox back. Naruto would say, I'll put on a mask. Come back eventually. And then Naruto would say, dog mask, cat mask, bro. I got you. I'm going to come back. Then everybody would say, why are the Anbu talking like this boy has been in the Anbu before? They would say he has. He's more powerful than probably every person sitting here. But, okay. Then Naruto would say, yeah, I am. Naruto would then train with Danzo more and become a high Anbu fighter. He would defect from the leaf. Now, once everybody heard about this, Naruto would be labeled an A to S rank ninja with $1 million bounty on his head. Naruto would go from, everywhere he was pretty quickly because he didn't want anybody to catch on his trail, like bounty hunters. But he would slowly become stronger to attack the leaf. He would join the Akatsuki. Naruto would say, even though I know you guys are searching for the tail beast, I have 9 tails right here and I can give you chakra if that's what you need. And then Kurama would say, you damn brat. Naruto was saying his mind escape. I'm not going to get these people a chakra. I'm going to use them to get more powerful and get fame. Then I'm going to dip. Kurama would say, good choice. Pain would say, can we get some chakra now? Naruto would say, don't we have to put the tail beast in order? Pain would say, yes. Naruto would then say, Itachi, may we spar? And then Itachi would say, sure. Naruto would use this patented technique. He would do a giant water wave jutsu and then do lightning bolt jutsu on the water, electrocuting everything. But Itachi would use a Amaterasu on it and would slickly dodge through the Amaterasu. Naruto would then say, well, I guess that's a smart way to get out of it. Itachi would say, I know, right? I'm too powerful. And then Naruto would say, don't get full of yourself, Itachi Uchiha. And then Itachi would say, yeah, sure. Naruto would say, what's your backstory? Itachi would say, well, at the age of 5, I became a guinea. At the age of 7, people start saying I had Kage level thinking, but I don't know how that really works. By the time I was 8, I was already a Chunin. I became a Jonin at 10, joined Anbu at 12, and became Anbu captain at 13. Naruto was like, yeah, you started out young. Itachi was like, no, I heard about you. You was in the Anbu ever since you was like 8. You started out a couple years before me. Naruto would say, yeah, I did my part. I did my thing, you know what I'm saying, in the Anbu. And then Itachi would say, well, I guess, bro, but why do you want to attack the village? And Naruto would say, can we finish your story? Itachi would say, I guess. Itachi would say, even though I killed all my clan, I couldn't kill one person. But we're going to get to her later. I grew up as a pretty praised child because of how much a prodigy I was. But it was one girl who always caught my eye. Her name was Izumi. I think that's her girl name. They would say Azumi always cheered me up. When I was down, she gave me dango. When I was up, she told me stories and different things, different interesting things that I like. She told me different books I could read. You know what I'm saying? Just the typical stuff. Naruto was like, yeah, it seemed like she was a very good person to you. And then Itachi would say, bro, you got no idea. And then Naruto would say, what else? Then Itachi would say, well, one day I heard my father planning a coup d'etat against the Leaf. And then Naruto would say, what, rebellion? He would say, yep. So I told the Hokage, being a loyal Leaf, getting. And then Naruto would say, whoa, bro, turned your back on your family. He was like, it was either my family or the Leaf. And I chose the bigger bunch. And then Naruto was like, but what about Sasuke? He was like, I'll get to that. After a couple weeks, my friend Shisui was taken out by Danzo because of his powerful eyes, which we were going to use to put all the Uchiha under a Genjutsu. But that never worked because that dude Danzo took his eye, and Shisui gave me his other eye, which I've hidden very discreetly. Naruto would say, oh, okay. And then Itachi said, I got one of the Akashi members named Obito to help me eradicate the clan. And here's where we get to the part. Before I killed my parents, Azumi tried to attack Obito, and Obito killed her. Her last words were, Itachi, help me, save me. And then Naruto would say, whoa, dang, bro. And then Itachi would say, she was the second most important person in my life, right behind my little brother Sasuke. Naruto would say, that's why didn't nothing happen to him. Itachi would say, I still watch over him to this day. And then Naruto would say, I believe it, bro. I believe it. He would then say, but that ain't even the worst part. I had to kill my own parents in cold blood. And then Naruto would say, dang. He would say, I killed my mother first, even though I was scared to fight my father, because he was more powerful than me at that moment. And then Naruto was like, I get it, bro. And then Itachi says, but my father let me kill him for some reason. I guess it was finding peace or something. But it was a pretty bad decision because I still have all the guilt for all those memories. And Naruto would say, whoa, bro, you had a hard life. Itachi would say, now about your story. And Naruto would say, just like I tell everyone, treat it differently because of what I can't control. And people talk about me because I'm a Jinchuriki. Even though you can't control the being Jinchuriki, you get to tell be sealed inside of you, and that's that. Itachi would say, yeah, they really can't tell the difference between a scroll and the kunai is sealed in. Well, a kunai and a scroll is sealed in. And then Naruto would say, exactly, like, I'm the scroll, but the nine tails is the kunai. But then about Kakashi, Itachi would say, and Naruto would say, what about him? Itachi would say, before I became Umbu captain, I was on his Umbu squad. And then Naruto would say, whoa, okay. And then Itachi would say, watch out for him. Kakashi is a powerful foe. And then Naruto would say, of course, I won't mess up my plans to get revenge on that accursed village. Itachi would say, well, I hope so. Then Naruto would say, my plans to destroy the Leaf? are never gonna be flawed. So, bam, Naruto would then go to train. Crumb would say, go to the Fox Temple. It's my old home. And you can train, get some power, become powerful there. Naruto would say, alright, let's do it. Kurama would then say that Naruto needs to become a fox sage, and then Naruto would say, alright. Kurama will always activate his chakra when Naruto wasn't getting the senjutsu right. So he would hurt Naruto kind of, because once his chakra activated, he would slam into the different things and he would be salty. But Kurama wouldn't care. He'll just say, do better next time. Now Naruto would be a prodigy when it comes to the fox style jutsu and whatnot, because he would be able to learn a lot of different fire and wind jutsu. Fire and wind jutsu. And Kurama will be proud of Naruto because of how far he's come and how much he's accomplished. But Kurama says he's still not powerful enough to attack the leaf and destroy it. Kurama. And then Kurama would say, well, Naruto, you are a prodigy. You are a prodigy, child. I don't know about a prophecy, child, but you're a prodigy. So now Naruto would say, it's about time to put my plan into effect. Kurama would say, what are you planning? Naruto would say, well, this is how it's going to go down. I'm going to sneak into the leaf, bypass security, and on a big day or event in the leaf, I'm going to make an announcement that if everybody don't repair their debts to me and apologize, the whole leaf is going to crumble and die. And then Naruto would say, well, how is that plan, Kurama? Kurama would say, I like it because they won't agree. Naruto would say, exactly. So I get to kill people and destroy the village, just like I wanted. Kurama would say, alright, now we got to start sage training. Naruto would say, explain sage training. Kurama would say, Kurama would then say, sage energy is the energy of nature. It's basically chakra, but nature's chakra. And then Naruto would say, wow, so I just have to control energy that's created from nature, or chakra that's created from nature. Kurama would say, it isn't that simple, because if you try to learn Toad style, try to learn Toad Sage mode and did it wrong, you could turn into a Toad statue and be a Toad statue forever. Naruto would say, what am I going to turn into for the fox? He would say, a golden statue, because foxes are naturally greedy for money and power. And then Naruto would say, well, Naruto would then say, well, hope I don't turn into a golden fox. Kurama would say, I hope so too. And then Naruto would say, I don't been through a lot, I don't train through a lot for this very moment, me attacking the village. Naruto would then go and get his gear and suit up. Naruto will finally put on his gear. He will have to go through a couple entryways and pass just to be able to reach the village. And once he got to the village, he would see that there would be Hyuga members and other scouts looking all around, and barrier members for the Leafs barrier, and scouts, like scouting. And Naruto will wait until the barrier teams take down the barrier for a split second to switch out, and he will bypass that. But then Hyuga members and scout members will almost spot him a couple times, seeing him creeping around. He would then go to the south entrance of the village, but would see Inozuka clan members around there. Knowing that they specialize in tracking, he would go to the next gate, and this one would be almost completely unguarded. Naruto wouldn't trust it, so he would use hide like a mole technique and enter the village that way. So then, after he entered the village, Naruto would creep around and find a hotel using a bunch of camouflage jutsu, and he would turn into a different person, to a transformation jutsu, and he would get a hotel for a couple days. Naruto would have a new identity as Menma Namikaze. And when people asked him why he came to the Leaf, he would say he's a traveling shinobi looking for the right village for him. And he would meet some of the Konoha 12 members, and they would treat Menma totally different. His disguise totally different from him. They would actually be buddy-buddy and not all looking at him weird. And just overall have positive instead of negative, like emotion and attitude. Especially the girls. But then Hinata would say, do I know you? Naruto would say, no, I ain't never met you before. She would say, oh, you reminded me of someone. Naruto would say, at least he still thinks about me. And then he would walk to Ichiraku Ramen, and he would take his disguise off, but no one would be there. They would say, Naruto, it's been so long. Naruto would say, keep it down. Nobody supposed to know him back. They would say, coming to destroy the Leaf. Naruto would say, I'm gonna make sure I steer clear away from your, your stand. He's gonna say, well, that ensures a lot. Naruto would say, thanks. But just in case, can you leave the village on the next festival? He would say, oh, of course. Then the festival would come. Naruto would change the mic that they would be using, and so Naruto would be trying to talk, and she would keep clicking the mic, but it wouldn't work. So she would just start talking loud. I'm your Hokage, Tsunade Senju, and this is a celebration of all of our war veterans, of all of the ninja who risked their life in war for us, and all the heroes of the village who were almost long forgotten. First hero, Obito Uchiha. He killed a couple ninjas in the Third Great Shinobi War. Before he died, Minato bowed his head. They would say Minato Namikaze, someone who helped us win the war, killing 10,000 rock shinobi, saving us from the Nine Tails, and upon many other things, creating new jutsu and evolving others. Then they would say Hashirama Senju, protecting the entire Leaf from Madara and the Nine Tails. Tobirama Senju, he protected the whole entire Leaf from Kinkaku and Ginkaku. and the third Hokage, one of the longest reigning Hokage, and someone who is too powerful, was too powerful in his prime, being nicknamed the Professor. You see, in the world, nothing goes as planned. But some things do go change for the better, if anything. And then now she would say, our main attraction, and then Naruto will also have switched the visual screen to him. So he would be showing up on the screen. Then she would activate, he would say, I'm Naruto Uzumaki. Y'all know, the kid that y'all hated. And he would come out of his transformation. He would say, yeah, the Nine-Tailed Jinchuriki, yeah, I came back to destroy the village. And then they would say, he would say, I need everyone to apologize right now or the village dies. And then people would be laughing. They would say, you can't match the Hokage and Sasuke. And they would start naming people. Naruto would say, oh, really? I can't. He would then use a mini-tail beast bomb and blow up the hospital. He would say, I know a lot of people's families and friends are in there. Do I need to do more? They would say, attack. Sasuke would attack. Naruto would chop his neck and then kick him in the stomach, breaking 3 ribs. Sakura went up. He would flip Sakura on her back and make her break her foot. He would gently tap Hinata on the neck and knock her out. Neji would swing Neji around, slam him into a building, doing the same with Lee. Tenten, Naruto would slit her throat. Ino, Naruto would yank her by her hair and slam her into the ground. Shikamaru and Choji, he would use Choji to slam into Shikamaru, slamming them both into the wall. Naruto was, I'm too powerful for these weaklings. So Naruto would try to punch Naruto outspeed her and then kick her in her stomach, sending her back. Even Humble Mitch would be trying to take out Naruto, but he would use somebody's Naruto chakra and blitz through them. Naruto would then say, oh, the village, how I love destroying it. Naruto would then say, look up in the sky, and it would be a clone with Kurama chakra, shooting many-tailed beast bombs all around the village, blowing it up. Naruto would say, oh, chaos. Yes. All those times, those people tried to defeat me. All those times they tried to disgrace me. Now look at who's suffering now. Look who's suffering now. Not the Nine-Tailed Jinchuriki. All y'all did to me and the Nine-Tails, and you thought we weren't going to get our revenge? See, I always had hatred for this village. How they treated me for what I couldn't control. How they always made me how they always overpriced stuff. Or even when they let me come into the shop, how they beat me and nearly killed me. And did it over and over again for their satisfaction of me being the Nine-Tails. Or whatever y'all thought I was. But since y'all wanted a demon, I can show y'all a demon. And he'll be wreaking havoc on the village. And before long, the entire village will be wiped out. Naruto will be the most wanted man in the world. And he will be happy with that. And that will be the end of this video. Do y'all like Naruto blowing up the village and getting his revenge? Or would y'all have liked a more subtle, sweet, Naruto turns back good ending? Let me know. Because I want him to blow up the village once in a while, bro. I don't know why, but I just want him to blow it up once. You know what I'm saying? So tell me in the comments, was this ending, him blowing up and killing everybody in the village, good? Or would y'all want him to turn back good? Or would y'all want the opposite, with him to turn back good in the ending? Catch you guys later.